Okay, good day. So this will be your semi-final exam. So you need to CAD file. The first one is your recently drawn original copy of your lot plan. So take note, you need a four corner. So this example is having a five corner and the area is 4,000. But on your part, you are only required 100 to 150 square meter. And the other requirement that you're going to need is the copy of your title block. Okay, so now we can edit your title block. So we can now name this one before we double block this. You can rename semifinals, and for the plate title, just name it as st3. Okay, so you can make this at center point. Then your lot plan, going back to your lot plan, so you must have three layers, which are the dimensions, lot plan, and the text. Okay, so do not forget to assign line weight for that. Dimension is 0.13, lot plan is 0.50, and the text is 0.30. So for the color, you can choose your own color. Okay, so do not forget to mark your corner with a specific line from your technical descriptions. And do not use table for the technical description. Do not dimensions. Do not dimensions any of your lot plan. Okay, so what you're going to do, proceed first to your title block. So once it is now completed, check that this title block has depth points, which is your perimeter, so this one, and your title block, the rest. Okay, then for the layers, the title block must be 0.50, and the depth points set that to default. Then now we're going to do the first step on converting this into W block. Okay, so just type W block. Okay, this one, enter. Then on the dialog box, click this for the select object. You can select the entire object, press enter. And for the base point, this will be your insertion point. So you will not going to miss or uh, in insertions, you don't have any point. So you have a specific point for insertion. So pick this one. You can choose this or this one. It's up to you. So for my example, I'm going to choose this. Then for the title, I'll just name it, or I have it on my uh, desktop. I name it title block semi. So it's not going to interfere or overwrite my title block. Then hit save. Then press OK. So check if it is millimeter. Okay. Okay, so I have existing files, so I'll just going to replace that. Okay, so once you have that, proceed to your CAD survey. So this time you're going to change the unit to millimeter. So you have drawn that in meter, so this time you're going to change it to millimeter. Press OK. Then we can now scale it. So scale, select object, enter. So this is your base point. Then type 1000. Okay, so it will become very much bigger from the original one. Okay, so this is now your new lot plan. So this time it is now in millimeter. Okay, so proceed to your layout one. Okay, you can delete your MB, just select it. So once it is selected, delete it. So change the layout according to the specifications that I have given. So this one is high quality print. This one is ISO full bleed. Do not forget it is full bleed. Okay, so 420 or 297. So it's any orientations. And for the top plot table, it must be monochrome. Do not change. Do not forget that this must be monochrome. Then do not change anything. So just check if your scale is 1:1. Then press OK. So it will become more bigger, no border. Then hit close. So if you have set it correct, you don't have any border for that. Then now we can now insert your file. Insert here. Then block from library. Then you can choose here and then browse from the library. Then find your title block semi, then open. Okay, so this is now your drawing file having the title block semi. You can just drag it here. Okay, so it must be equally uh, equal to your layout, you can just move it to assume the correct position since we don't have a snap here. Okay, this one. So now, I have included a text here, so you must also include that one here on your layout. So I'm just going to open that. Then you can copy this or type this on your file. So this one. So you have 120 and 140 border. So I just copy this first. Okay, this one included. Yeah, copy. Okay, so I can have it here on your drawing. So under layout, so take note that is under layout. Okay, so sorry, it is not copied. Control C, Control V only. Okay, Control C, or you can just type it one by one. So on your part, you don't have that, so you do not need to copy it. You're going to type it one by one. Okay, so this one is your file. Okay, so just have it here. Then I can explode this one. Okay, so I can offset this part, which is 120. Okay, 120. Offset this here. Then trim this one. Delete. And also offset this by 140. This one. Okay. Trim this one. Then we can now move this. Move. Okay. This one. So next thing you're going to do is to make this model appear on your layout one. So what you're going to do is to type MV, enter. You can just pick a corner like this one. Then your model will going to appear here. Double click on your model view. So once you are at the model, you can see a bold perimeter of your model view. You can now change the scale here. Let's say 1 is to 100, but still the 1 is to 100 is very large. 1 is to 50 is much larger. So you need to have a custom copy. Okay, so you can add. So on your part, you can use 1 is to 200. So this is just the name, and this is the drawing units. Okay, then hit OK also. Then next is for this scale, choose the recently created custom scale. And this is 1 is to 200, but still that is very large since I am having 4,000 as my area. On your part, you are using 1 is to on your part you're only using 150 for your square meter. So 1 is to 200 is just enough on your design. But in my example, I'm going to add a much larger scale, which is 1 is to 1000. This one. Then I'm going to hit OK. Then I choose that one. Okay, like that. Okay. So 1 is to 1000 is enough on your part. So do not use scroll up, scroll in because you can go into this structure scale. What you're going to do is to click 1 is to 1000 and use only the middle mouse, the pan button. Okay. So once you set it properly, double click outside. Okay, so you are now at the paper space. If you double click inside, you are now at the model space. You can destruct your scale and you're going to set it up again. Okay, so once you are ready with your model, just double click outside. Okay, next is to change the following parameter. So this is 4,400 on my example. On your example, you can set this on your area, the area that you have computed. Then for my scale, I am using 1 is to 1000. But on your part, I think you're going to use 1 is to 200. Okay, and next is change this 1 de la Cruz as your name. Okay, so use name, your name. So next, once you finalize your title block, you have now to print this using Control P, or you can just click this one. You can click this one, CAD, then print, then continue single sheets. Then do not change any parameter here, just hit preview. Okay, so once you don't have any invisible part, you can now proceed to print. But if you don't want that this this perimeter will going to appear on your drawing area, all you need to do is to cancel first the print command. Click this one, click. So do not drag, just click it, then change the layer to depth point. So remember to click it properly. Do not click inside, do not click outside. Click it the perimeter of your model view. Then change the layer to depth point. So take note, if you observe it a while ago, you have here a perimeter border, but now you do not have that. Then next is you can now hit print. But take note, before you hit print, if you encounter invisible line, just check your printer. So you must don't have a cross out icon for the printable layers. So next is, once you have the print options, preview it, then check. This is the actual PDF copy. Save it, then this now under semifinals. The file name is semifinals underscore surname. Okay, then save. Going to print a PDF copy, and if you have Adobe Reader or any PDF reader, it will going to open. You have to submit this one using A3 bond paper, okay, actual copy. And do not forget also to save this one, your CAD copy. So you have to save this again, semifinals underscore surname drawing file. Okay, so let's have it on your desktop, and you're going to attach this on your blackboard. So I'm going to post a bin for your blackboard, wherein you're going to add the semifinal surname. Okay, once you have that, then that's all. So you have now your semifinals. A two copy. The first one is a drawing file, and the other one is the hard copy that will be submitted next week. Okay, so thank you and good afternoon.